So, welcome to another Andrew's Adventures. Today we're going to be walking up the Kowai Valley at the base of Porter's Pass. We were going to tramp up the Okuka River Valley, but we've had a big nor'west to go through with lots of rain in the hills, followed by southerly with a low drop of snow. So river levels are too high. Normally they were 3 metres per second, but today they're 7 metres per second, so we thought it was a bit safer just to do a day trip up the Kowai River Valley. And we're going to be walking to the John Hayward Memorial Hut and just stopping for lunch. And yeah, sun's out, it's a good day. So we're about to walk up this valley here. Awesome views today with the snow down, almost down to the bottom of the valley. So the first part of the track is across farmland, a 4-wheel drive track, and a couple of farm gates to navigate.
So it goes up there and you can see it track down there and then down to the river. I'm just trying to get the location. Oh, here we go.
So I got a bit lost across the fields, but we've now found the 4-wheel drive track again and heading in the right direction.
Been here this morning.
Goodness, the cow pats are absolutely huge. And time for a drinks break and a snack. Okay, we're starting to get into a bit of beech forest, and the four-wheel drive track is coming down towards the river, so the valley is starting to narrow a bit. And dropping down into the riverbed, just walking across the rocks. Climbing up out of the river valley. And a bit of a sidle around the hill. And then back into the bush.
So I'm back on the road just here.
Oh wow, okay.
We're not taking the river.
Yeah. So this is the flood route. This reminds me a bit of the Hooker Valley near our highest mountain, Mount Cook. But in actual fact, this is Mount Torlesse in North Canterbury.
That we cross over there.
Oh,
Where that
could be
valley
so.
cuts in.
Yeah.
Check the map. I'll have to put the map.
Okay.
Yeah, foggy spring. That must be it.
Yeah, so we're up on the plateau.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is where it got washed out. So
Yeah.
we're just up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And still a little bit of snow on low down from last night. Just looking prettier and prettier. Absolutely stunning day. So, what do you reckon? Used to be a homestead up here at some point?
Either a homestead or power to the hut.
Yeah.
I guess we'd have to research the history of the hut.
Mm-hmm.
The power poles, you can see them way across the gully.
Oh yeah.
So they go a long way.
I'm heading back down towards the river again.
Oh no, look at this bog.
Starting to head up a side valley to navigate a side stream. And we're just navigating the side stream, picking our way between the streams and the rivulets. Pretty handy having some poles to balance with and checking the depth. This is Foggy Peak up on the left, and the stream we've just crossed is Foggy Stream. And panning around, this is the Kowai River, and we're just checking to see if we're tracking up the riverbed or along the side, sidling a bit. Pretty sure this is where we hit the riverbed.
Okay, just walking under quite a large scree slope, of which is some small rocks rolling down. And we just saw a hare, big large hare, take off into the scrub just to the right before. Gave everybody a fright. And heading up the valley. Not quite as easy as walking on the old road now that we're in the riverbed, but making good progress, and the weather is beautiful. So directly between Belinda and Jarrod, just on the little plateau there, just above the river, is the hut. There's two buildings. One's the hut, one's some sort of shed. Soon find out. We're nearly there, ready for a lunch break. Well worth the effort. Okay, just approaching the hut, just up there on the plateau by the big tree. Whoops, Mount Torlesse behind. And coming around west. Not sure where that peak is. And to the left, just behind that ridge somewhere, is a slot in the ridge which is called the Gap. Hopefully we can see that from the hut.
Really beautiful spot, just on the bench by the hut. we're here. John Hayward Memorial Hut. That's the woodshed. And here's the hut. Looks like there's a bit of snow here last night.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Wow, good wood stove.
Solid bunk. Mattress.
Ooh, mattresses, yeah.
Oh look, light switch. Please switch off light after leaving. Turn it on, Joe. Go on. God, I'd laugh if it went. Find it's a 12-volt thing with the solar panel here. We used to do that in the powerboard. Go to huts and mount a light switch on it.
Oh look, people have left a cooker
Yeah.
and pans. So you just need to bring your gas bottle.
Thermolat group remote hut switch.
Excellent spot for a picnic lunch. Plenty of room for camping despite all the carpets. Whew. And a little fire pit. And the long drop. And the gorgeous view. Time for lunch, no water at the hut. Wash my hands in the snow. Just drying out in the sun while we have a bit of lunch. Salami, cheese, crackers, gherkins, bit of avocado, nuts, muesli bars and an apple. Yeah, so this is the stream on the other side of the hut, and there's a concrete weir. The hut was built for river flow research, so we assume this is something to do with that in the 1970s. Yeah, pretty interesting. Last quick check before we set off again. Putting the chairs back in the hut. You can see a bit easier on the way down where people have walked in the riverbed. So a bit easier to pick our pathway on the way home. Back on the four-wheel drive track now, and beautiful afternoon sun, and on our way out. Last minute wash of the boots before we get back into the car. Woohoo!